Buying a used car can be a challenging process with potential pitfalls. It's not uncommon to encounter undisclosed accident damage, mechanical problems, or a fake title.
13 News reporter Rebecca Taylor looks into claims a Tucson dealership sold a vehicle with a lien against it from the previous owner without disclosing it to the new buyer.
In Arizona, it's considered fraud to sell a vehicle without informing the new owner there is a lien. That goes for private sellers and dealerships because it usually means the car's owner still owes money. A Wisconsin woman says she was deceived when she bought an SUV from Caboto Buick GMC of Tucson.
I shopped for this car for 6 months, for a long time.
Sarah Schultz calls it her dream car, a 2020 Yukon Denali.
I've never had a vehicle this nice, so to be able to work for something really hard and save and then be able to purchase it, it felt like a great accomplishment.
She did the deal over the phone and was careful to protect herself. She got a car history report, vehicle maintenance report, and hired a mechanic to inspect it. Everything came back clean. But Schultz says the dealership never transferred the title over to her, which means someone else had a legal claim to the vehicle.
Tell me you're going to have a title in 1 to 4 days now, and it's been another 3 weeks. It's been 113 days as of today. And I still have nothing.
That's when she contacted 13 News from her home in Wisconsin after months of silence from Caboto Buick GMC.
I was flipped around from person to person to person. I cannot tell you how many times I called them, hundreds of times.
On July 3rd, we called Caboto and asked for Cisco Gonzalez, the manager Schultz spoke with previously. Gonzalez told me he couldn't recall Schultz or any issues surrounding the SUV she purchased. But just 2 days earlier, on July 1st, a letter with Gonzalez's name and signature acknowledging the issue was addressed to the Arizona Attorney General's office and obtained by 13 News. It's a response to the complaint Schultz filed against the dealership. In it, Gonzalez apologized, saying, "Unfortunately, there was a breakdown in communication during the lien payoff and title processing, and we acknowledge the impact this had on her confidence in our dealership. In response to this situation, we have strengthened our internal processes to ensure that we never provide inaccurate information regarding title or registration timeline to our customers." The AG's office would not confirm or deny its investigation with 13 News, and Gonzalez never called us back. But in the letter, Gonzalez confirmed the dealership received a lien release June 16th, allowing Schultz and her lender to finally be added to the title July 1st. That's nearly 4 months after Schultz paid $39,000 for the vehicle and shipped it to Wisconsin.
I feel like they don't truly care. They addressed it with the Attorney General only to satisfy them, but they haven't come back to me to satisfy anything. I feel like that whole dealership did not handle me as a customer in a professional manner at all.
For Schultz, contacting authorities and 13 News helped her get the paperwork she needs to register the Yukon in Wisconsin. It's her first new used car in 11 years.
I do still love my car, but it's just been, it's been a thing.
In addition to the Arizona Attorney General's office, Schultz filed a complaint with the Arizona Department of Transportation Fraud Hotline. A source tells us ADOT has launched an investigation into Caboto's practices to ensure compliance going forward. There appears to be no prior violation, so a cease and desist order will likely be issued to the dealer. If it happens again, a citation is issued for noncompliance. We'll let you know if we hear back from Caboto. I'm Rebecca Taylor, 13 News.
Well, that would be terrible to have that happen. So what can buyers do to prevent something like this from happening in the first place? The Arizona MVD says verify the seller or dealership is the same name listed on the title. Ask for documentation or ID. Make sure the vehicle identification number on the dashboard matches the VIN on the driver's door jamb.
Using the VIN, view the title and vehicle history report on the AZMVD Now website to check if the vehicle has any liens or a salvage title that could affect transfer of ownership. And meet the seller or buyer at the MVD office where you can change the title and name. We have compiled resources for you on our website, including a car buying and selling checklist, VIN, title, and lien check Checker and Legitimate Vehicle Inspection Report websites. You can find it with this story at KOLD.com.